So maternal mortality is when a woman dies during pregnancy, childbirth, or soon after. And 800 women die during pregnancy or childbirth every single day across the world, and that includes the US. The leading causes are threefold. One is postpartum hemorrhage, so that's severe bleeding. Second is preeclampsia, so that's very high blood pressure during pregnancy. And the third, which is most important for the US, is pulmonary embolism. So that's when you have a clot that goes from your leg, a bit like a clot you can develop on a long flight, goes up to your lung, and it can be fatal. And it's a complete outrage that even in the US, with all our medical advances and technologies, 1,000 women die every year. But it's the tip of the iceberg, because every 15 minutes, a woman suffers from severe complications that nearly led to a death. And that's why Merck for Mothers is making this major commitment of 10 years, $500 million. So with the rest of the community, we can create a world where no woman needs to die whilst giving life.
And how can it be prevented?
So maternal mortality is actually one of the oldest, most preventable medical tragedies on the planet. If we do nothing in the next decade, 3 million women will die during pregnancy and childbirth. And the very first thing that all your listeners and viewers can do is actually help us raise awareness of this issue in the US. So go to facebook.com/Merck, that's MERCK, for mothers, and share your story. Your story or story of someone you loved and the day they were born, because there were other women that weren't able to do so. And those stories have two values. One, they increase awareness of the issue right here in the US. And second, that there is monetary value. Merck for Mothers is going to donate to organizations that create a world for safer pregnancies for women everywhere. So please go and join the Once Upon a Birth campaign.
And Emily, Merck for Mothers recently conducted a survey about the birth experience and maternal health. Can you talk to us about the major findings?
Candace, Merck found in their survey that almost half of Americans don't know that maternal mortality is a problem. They don't know that 1,000 women are dying in childbirth and pregnancy and childbirth every year in the U.S., which is why we're here today to talk about the Once Upon a Birth campaign, because really, quite frankly, if we talk about what's going on in our lives, for me, I'm a mother and I'm a blogger, and I've been reading birth stories for years online, and it's really raised my own awareness, my own understanding of what's happening, and it's helped me connect the dots. And so what we're doing today is to talk about it and invite people to go to facebook.com/Merck for Mothers. Share your birth stories. So everybody out there, please share your birth stories, and don't hesitate. Just go right now. Don't overthink it. Facebook.com. And by doing so, when you do so, for every story, Merck's going to make a donation, and it's going to really do wonders. It's going to make such a big difference.
And do either of you have any additional tips or information you'd like to share with viewers?
Yes, the most important message is that maternal mortality is completely preventable, and we all have a role to play in this. So your viewers should go to facebook.com website and increase awareness. Concurrently, we will be making donations, but also Merck for Mothers is working with the professionals to say, well, okay, when a woman actually does seek care and she accesses care, then it's our responsibility to make sure that then the professionals provide the right quality of care to the right woman at the right time. So remember, it's preventable. You need to share your stories with the communities and let us work with the professionals to make sure women are getting the right quality of care, and that pregnancy and childbirth can be a time of joy and happiness rather than fear.
And Candace, we would love to invite people to go to facebook.com/Merck for Mothers. But as you know, on the internet, we all have so many platforms online. And so invite people to help us get the word out. Use all the other platforms that we're all on, whether it's Twitter or Instagram or Pinterest or email. Just help us get the word out, because it really matters. And 1,000 women dying every year in the U.S. is just far too many.
And remember, healthy women equal healthy families, healthy communities, and healthy nations. So this is beyond just the mother and child. We're talking about our country here.
Well, thank you both so much. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Candace.
Thank you. Have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you, you too.